You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. I'm Pinky Webb. The House of Representatives removes former President and Pampanga Representative Gloria Macapagal Arroyo and Davao City Congressman Isidro Ungab as deputy speakers. House Majority Leader Manuel Jose Dalipe says they were the only deputy speakers who did not sign the resolution expressing support for Speaker Martin Romualdez in the wake of former President Rodrigo Duterte's criticisms. In a statement, Arroyo explained she was abroad when the resolution was passed. She says she's always supported Romualdez and she's never taken or supported any action to remove him as Speaker. Let's go straight to the source of the story. We have Surigao del Sur 2nd District Representative Johnny Pimentel. Congressman, good to see you again. Welcome to the source. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, good morning, Pinky. Good morning to your televiewers.
So doon na po ako pupunta. Former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo was saying she didn't sign it because she was abroad. But still, she was ousted as deputy speaker. Previously, in fact, she was senior deputy speaker. Why still take her out, sir, if she says she wasn't here anyway to sign it? What were the options or alternatives?
You know, Pinky, before this resolution was presented at the plenary session, it was already presented to the House leadership, to party leaders. When you talk about House leadership, that means the deputy speakers, the chairman, the deputy majority leaders, and all other members of Congress who are occupying positions in Congress. So this was presented beforehand. And, Congress is a collegial body. And everything that has any issues that must be decided is decided by the majority. Now, the deputy speaker position is very high in the hierarchy of positions in Congress. It is the second highest position in Congress after the speaker. So therefore, if you're part of the leadership, you must be aligned with the direction of the leadership. Now, if you are not attuned with the vision of the leadership, then you are not part of the leadership. Now, in this case, I believe that the resolution was presented to the two deputy speakers, and unfortunately, they did not sign. In fact, all the other deputy speakers, as you can see from the resolution, were authors, and the party leaders, including me, were authors of the resolution. This was presented to everyone. But the two deputy speakers did not sign it. So the leadership decided that we believe that their ideals or their direction is not aligned with the leadership.
But
so,
Congressman,
they decided to replace them with members who are more attuned with the direction of the leadership.
But Congressman, was it presented? Because if the argument here I'll stick to Congresswoman Arroyo first, former President, GMA. If she says she wasn't here, that's why she didn't sign it. Was she here when it was presented to her? Was she in the Philippines when it was presented to her?
I really don't know because I didn't even know that she was out of the country. But I'm sure that her staff received the draft resolution. As I've said, and again, this was presented to all those who wanted to vote on this matter. In fact, more specifically, before it was presented to other members, it was presented to the leadership members and party leaders.
And here's the question, sir. In
fact, we were even asked if we wanted to be authors, and I wanted to be an author.
Can one actually sign this resolution if one is abroad?
Well, you can signify through any through a message.
Pwede po. Yun ang tanong, sir.
Each congressman has a chief of staff, and all informations that needs to be communicated to each congressman is being delivered to the chief of staff. May sarili-sariling opisina ng kada congressman. I'm sure that former GMA was aware of the draft resolution.
Opo. And again, the Chief of Staff can sign on behalf of the representative.
No.
You cannot? Okay.
But the member can signify through the Chief of Staff that he or she approves of this issue,
Opo.
of this resolution, of this bill.
Opo. Okay. So that was possible. So because the former president and now Congresswoman Gloria Macapagal Arroyo was saying that, number one, she just found out that she was stripped off Deputy Speaker because she did not sign, number one, sir. Number two, she said that from the time that she found out that President Bongbong Marcos' preference for Speaker was Congressman Martin Romualdez, she already took the position to support him. I guess the question really, Congressman Johnny, is do you not believe former President and now Congresswoman Gloria Macapagal Arroyo that she is throwing her full support to Speaker Martin Romualdez?
Well, officially, she has been consistent with her statements during the opening of Congress. We know very well that she was also interested in becoming Speaker. But then when the majority of Congress threw their support to Speaker, the next day, former President Arroyo also issued a statement that she's in full support of the speakership of Speaker Martin Romualdez. Then when she was demoted, well, quote-unquote demoted to Deputy Speaker from Senior Deputy Speaker, she also released a statement that she still supports Speaker Martin. And now, yesterday, right after she was replaced as Deputy Speaker, again, she issued that she supports Speaker Martin Romualdez. So let's take it at face value with regard to her official statement.
But if you want to take it at face value, and she's been consistent with saying that she supports Speaker Martin Romualdez, then was it necessary to take her out as Deputy Speaker? I guess it goes back to that. The point, I guess, really, Kong Johnny, is naniniwala ho ba kayo that she really supports the Speaker? Or do the other...
I cannot say to you na I don't know what's on her mind, but as I've said, we'll have to take it at face value, leave it at that. She said it officially. I really don't know what's really on her heart, no? Siya lang makakapagsabi niyan.
Okay. Congressman, I just need to take a very short break. We'll be right back. We are showing you live pictures of President Bongbong Marcos leading the commemoration of the 10th year of Super Typhoon Yolanda in Tacloban City. The Super Typhoon took the lives of more than 6,000 people and caused damage worth over 95 billion pesos. Yolanda, internationally called Haiyan, is one of the world's strongest typhoons in recorded history with sustained winds of 315 kilometers per hour. And the president is going to deliver a speech in a while, and we will take that live as soon as it happens. Let's go back to our source today, Surigao del Sur, the 2nd District Representative Johnny Pimentel. Congressman, I want to talk about the exchange between Congressman Dong Gonzales, and Congressman Edsel Lagman. Noong nagkaroon po ng pagtatanong si Congressman Lagman, tinatanong po niya si Congressman Dong Gonzales.
Actually, Congressman Lagman was just laying the predicate,
right,
going into direction so that it would be said in public who maligned Congress.
Yes.
So he was just trying to lay the predicate. Now, it was so hard, it was so difficult for Senior Deputy Speaker Dong Gonzales to say the name because our chairman of PDP Laban is former President Duterte, and the treasurer of PDP Laban is Senior Deputy Speaker Gonzales. So before he could name it, before he could name the person who maligned Congress. So he deemed it prudent to resign first. So that, siyempre, for delikadesa,
Opo.
you're a member of PDP and then you will be naming the accuser or whoever that was the question of Congressman Lagman. So he resigned first at PDP Laban before he named the person.
And I did hear that, sir, and I did watch it. Because before he named the former president, he said he's resigning from PDP Laban. Are you still with PDP Laban, sir, or do you plan to follow suit as well?
Yes, I am still with PDP Laban, and I'm really thinking on what options I have. So depende on the next,
Next what, sir?
if ever it will be more ikangang mas mainit, then I have to decide on my option.
Yeah. Pero umalis na ho si Kong Dong Gonzales. I know, dahil nga doon sa pag-uusap nila or Congressman Lagwan laying the predicate in Congress during the session, sir.
About it.
But
when Congress opened, there were 65 members of PDP Laban. As of now, there are only 27 members.
and you're still part of it. So you're considering, sir, is it safe to say that you're already considering resigning as well?
Well, I'm thinking of my options yet. No, I'm not saying that I'm resigning because I am the party leader of PDP Laban. Any issues and concerns that the leadership would like to communicate with our party, it is disseminated to me, and I communicate it with the with our members. So I really have to think about it first.
Right. But I guess just coming from what we talked about with regards to Congressman Don Gonzales, it was hard to actually say the name of the former president as the one who called Congress a most rotten, I think, institution. And then you laying down the predicate, basically, you were saying, of course. So the name of the former president was mentioned. And you're still, I guess, with the party where your chairman...
In fact, I
called Congress a most rotten
manifested my
institution.
support in behalf of PDP. If you recall, after the interpellation, several party leaders representing several political parties manifested their support. So I think the first one was Lakas, NUP, NPC, NP, and then PDP also manifested our support as far as Congress is concerned. As far as members of Congress are concerned, and it was I who delivered the manifesto of support for PDP.
Right. All right, sir. So any surprises today?
We'll leave it at maybe later. Well, you know, in Congress naman, ganyan naman talaga. There are switching of political parties. Congress has a peculiar political dynamics as a political institution. No, we always toe the line with regards to the direction of the leadership. Since it's a collegial body, we should be aligned also with the majority. So I'm sure that in the coming weeks there will be more, I would say, shifting of, or rather, political alignments.
Right. I guess just to end it, basically, to be direct about it, sir, what people will be moving to Lakas, I guess?
Right now, Lakas is the biggest party in Congress. I believe they now have 75 members from 3 or maybe from, when we opened Congress, I think more than 20. Now it's already 75, I think.
Is that a likely party that you would move to, if ever?
I cannot discuss it with you. I think that is my personal decision. I will inform you once I reach a decision.
Okay. Thank you. Surigao del Sur, 2nd District Representative Johnny Pimentel, sir. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for joining us here on The Source. I'm Pinky Webb. You're watching CNN Philippines.